by every single measurement, for the public, it is far better today than ever before, including the single most important area of safety. Modern aircraft? Then, not really. Today, absolutely. Seamless service with the majors? Then, nope. Today, yes. Coordinated schedules? Nope. And one level of safety since 1995 for every passenger traveling on a scheduled airline, all under the same exact ground rules. And one level of safety isn't just a slogan. It's what our 52,000 aviation professionals live every day. Here's a peek inside what will be happening inside all the meeting rooms in this convention center here this week, and what's been happening at RAA conventions going back 35 years. Professionals from across the entire airline industry, from across the globe, sharing and learning from one another. It's how we've built the safest form of transportation the world has ever known, and we're proud that we're part of the fact that the U.S. airlines are approaching the longest period on record without a passenger fatality, and have safely carried more than 1.5 billion passengers since that tragic night back in February of 2009. Through your hard work and dedication, you all have earned a seat at the table with regional airline people involved in every single decision affecting every new procedure, every new rule, every best practice in this industry. And what's even more impressive are our achievement on the gold standard voluntary, repeat, voluntary safety programs. These are the programs that the FAA and the government doesn't force anybody to adopt. We do it because we recognize that they're what's needed to keep that commitment, to do every single thing possibly to keep flying safely, professionally, and reliably, and to prevent accidents. Look at these percentages at the voluntary programs. The best big leaguers bat about 300. No one's batted 400 in over 70 years. And no one ever bats 1,000. But these are pretty close. So with that, I'd like to thank you again, each of you. And please do me a personal favor. When you go back to your office, thank all the people who couldn't be with us today. And thank them on our behalf, because they're all part of the RAA as well. Because all of them, you here and everybody you work with, have earned that seat at the table, that spot in the major leagues. And we celebrate that here. We did it last year in Milwaukee when, coincidentally, what did we do for the Wednesday evening event? We took everybody to a big league ball game. And you know what? If the Major League Baseball schedulers work out with us, we'll go back to the ball game next year in Minneapolis at Target Field for a Twins game. But ball game or not, we're hopeful that all of you and all of your colleagues all around the world join us next May 21 to 24 in Minneapolis. And yes, it's politically acceptable now to whip out your cell phones, your Blackberries, your iPads, whatever. Mark those dates down. And even if you're just kind of old school and have a little calendar, mark them down, May 21 to 24 next year in Minneapolis. So lock in those dates. So yeah, we've come a long way, baby. And to talk about where we're going next, it's my great honor and pleasure to turn it over to our panelists. We'll bring them up here to get them mic'd up. And our moderator, who will introduce the panelists, gentleman Bill Swellbar. Many of you may not know him, but he's probably the most read blogger in the aviation industry. He's a research engineer at MIT's Center for Aviation Studies. Bill, it's www.swellblog.com. If you don't read it, you ought to. And Bill's a very engaging guy. And so again, I want to thank each of you. Enjoy the rest of the convention here today and tomorrow, and bring everybody up. Again, thank you.